Welcome back. Well, here on our morning show, we love to highlight hometown organizations and businesses, but we also like to have some fun, and what better way to get into the season of spring and celebrating St. Patrick's Day than creating art.
And we're going to create art for you this morning to help brighten up our morning. We're joined by Pam Golden, who is the owner of Glazed Bisque-It. Good morning, Pam.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's just such a special place for gatherings and birthday parties. I had them there for my kids. And you have brought quite the array of beautiful crafts for us this morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been in Roanoke for 28 years now, so we've been around a long time helping people create memories.
Yeah, and you were telling us off camera, you're actually a chemist. I didn't realize that.
I'm a chemist, and my career was in chemistry and pharmaceutical sales. And 18 years ago, I bought the business, just thinking that more could be done with it. Summer camps, ladies' night, some of the things that we do, all the events, and so it's been a fun 18 years.
Yeah, art for all ages.
Love that. Yes, I know. Yeah. These look, they look easy enough, but it's got a lot of work that goes into these.
Yeah. Well, and the fun thing is we have all kinds of tools and things to help you create. Everyone's creative, but not everyone can draw, and I can't draw. So one of the nice things is we have all kinds of things to help you create.
Exactly, all the supplies and all the different, designs and shapes and things like that. You go in there and you're like, I don't really know, but you can pick out, a piece of pottery and then color. But you're going to show us how to do silk screens
So
this morning.
This was done with silk screens.
That's really cool. Yeah, that's beautiful. And these are functional pieces too, by the way.
Yes, they are. Once they're glazed and fired, they are functional. So this plate was done with silk screens, and it's kind of hard to see for you, but there's a lot of flowers on there. And we have these things that are called silk screens. And I'll show you how easy it is to put something on.
So and you've got some of these that we can choose right at Glazed Bisque-It. Like
yes, I have thousands of silk screens.
Wow.
So
thousands, okay.
I literally
like with your hand there. So what is that? Yeah.
This is the same paint that we have. We mix it with a polymer, so it's more like brownie batter. If it was runny, it would just run through the little screen. Whereas, so what I've done is put it on, and then as simple as.
And just lift the paper. And that's gorgeous. And that took a matter of seconds.
Look how pretty.
And then you can, do you have to wait a while for that to dry before you paint over it?
Not too long. It's dry almost immediately. So you can then, you can touch it and it's already dry. So we have all kinds of things that can help you create. One of the things I love to do in this plate that's by you, Sophia, is little baby feet. So those are keepsakes forever.
Oh my God.
We love doing little babies' feet and children's hands because those are keepsakes forever.
You have, either put them on like a little display like that or hang it on the wall, things like that. And also for, of course, St. Patrick's Day, which is coming up in just a few days. Maybe get into the holiday spirit because, who has enough St. Patrick's Day decor, right? You can always make something new. This is really cute.
And then we have, we also do glass fusing. So my necklace is actually glass fusing. This is a little night light. That you can make.
Valentine's Day.
So there's.
So can you kind of explain then how that works too for us?
With glass fusing, people are familiar with stained glass, but they're not as familiar with fused glass. With fused glass, you don't have to be as good of a cutter of the glass, so you layer it together, and then it goes through the kiln, and it fuses together. So we have all the things you can make: jewelry, you can make plates, you can make night lights. A little bit of everything. So that's really another art form in addition to the pottery that we offer is the glass fusing. We also do mosaics and canvas painting.
And this is great because this is something for people who maybe are not naturally artists. You don't need any art experience. You can go in there with your friends, have a nice, ladies' night, be like, okay, let's, create something, sort of, remember if it's a birthday or some other special occasion, and this is something that you take home with you as opposed to just going out to dinner. This is something that you have forever.
You get a memory.
You get a memory out of it, and and it's very easy to sit there for like an hour or two, and you just kind of get lost in what you're creating.
Well, it's so good for all of us now, especially with so many of us on technology, to use to get out of and do art. And there's science to show that doing art is really good for your mental health.
Oh, I agree.
That is
And for people who want to do this, like, do we have to make a reservation to come in as a
That's
group,
a good
or how
question.
does that work?
No, you can just walk in. We just ask if you have a group larger than 6 that you maybe give us a call so we can save one of our bigger tables. But otherwise, you can just walk in and
Big
create.
event happening on Saturday.
And Saturday, we have our free paint event. It is a biannual. We do it in March and September where there's no studio fee. So you can save $8 for an adult or $6. So for a family, you can save a little bit of money. So we do that twice a year.
Yeah, and that's on Saturday, March 15th,
Saturday,
from 9 a.m.
yep.
to 7
Yes.
p.m. So
9
pretty
to
much
7.
all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I
And
love
we
that.
offer all kinds of other events. We do summer camp for children. We do birthday parties for children and adults.
Yeah.
You know, we've had
That's right.
we just had a 50-year-old birthday party last weekend. So
It's a great, yeah, we've got birthday
Kids
parties.
of all ages, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. They're
Yeah,
there,
exactly.
Get your hands dirty a little bit, get creative. Pam, thank you so much for coming in
Oh,
this
thank you
morning and
so
bringing
much
this
for
beautiful
having me.
array, just a sampling of things that you can make at Glazed Bisque-It. Yeah.
Thank you.
If you miss any of the segment, you can definitely visit the story on our website, WDBJ7.com. Just click on the morning page. Stay with us. We'll have more news and weather coming up after this quick break.